Life can feel overwhelming. We've all been there. It's like being lost in a dense fog where every step forward feels uncertain and every decision seems clouded by doubt. Days turn into weeks, and weeks into months. Time slips through our fingers almost unnoticed as we get caught up in the daily grind. Before you know it, years have passed. You look back and wonder where all that time went, and what you have to show for it. I remember a time when I felt completely stuck. The world was moving around me, but I was standing still, paralyzed by indecision and fear. I was working long hours, but I wasn't getting anywhere. My efforts felt futile, like I was running on a treadmill, expending energy but making no progress. My goals were just vague ideas floating around in my head. They lacked substance and direction, mere dreams without a plan. I lacked direction and purpose. I was wandering through life without a clear path, feeling lost and disconnected from my true self. I knew I needed a change. I couldn't continue living in this fog of uncertainty and aimlessness. One evening I stumbled upon a quote by Thomas Carlyle. "A man without a goal is like a ship without a rudder." It was a moment of revelation. It struck a chord within me. I realized that I had been drifting, allowing the currents of life to dictate my direction. I realized I was adrift, tossed about by the waves of circumstance. I needed to find my own way, to steer my own ship. I needed to take control and chart my own course. It was time to set my own goals and work towards them with intention. That night I decided to write down my goals. It was a simple act, but it marked the beginning of a new chapter in my life. This simple act changed everything. It wasn't just about putting words on paper, it was about giving form to my aspirations. It wasn't about the writing itself, it was about the clarity that came with it. Writing down my goals forced me to confront them, to define them clearly. Putting my aspirations on paper forced me to define them. It made them real. It was the first step towards turning my dreams into reality, and it gave me a sense of purpose and direction that I had been missing for so long. With my goals clearly defined, I felt a renewed sense of energy and motivation. I was no longer lost in the fog, I had a map and a destination, and that made all the difference. The act of writing down my goals was transformative. It was more than just putting pen to paper. It was a declaration of my intentions, a way to manifest my dreams into reality. It was like switching on a light in a dark room. The darkness represented my uncertainty and lack of direction, and the light symbolized clarity and focus. Suddenly, I could see where I was going. The path ahead, once shrouded in fog, became clear and navigable. My goals, once blurry and undefined, became concrete targets. They were no longer just abstract ideas floating in my mind, they were tangible objectives I could work towards. I started with small, achievable goals, and gradually worked my way up to bigger ones. Each small victory built my confidence and motivated me to aim higher. Each goal I wrote down was a promise to myself, a commitment to growth and progress. It was a way to hold myself accountable and ensure that I stayed on track. At first it felt strange, almost silly. I doubted whether this simple act could really make a difference. But as I continued to write, something shifted within me. The act of writing became a ritual, a moment of reflection and intention setting. A sense of purpose and determination began to take root. I felt more in control of my destiny, more empowered to shape my future. I realized that goals, even those scribbled on a piece of paper, had the power to shape my reality. They were a roadmap to my dreams, guiding me towards my desired destination. This wasn't just about achieving specific outcomes, it was about becoming the best version of myself. It was about personal growth, self-discovery, and continuous improvement. It was about living with intention and purpose. Writing down my goals was a way to align my actions with my values, to ensure that I was living a life that was true to who I am and who I want to become. With clear goals in hand, my focus sharpened. It was like putting on a pair of glasses after years of blurry vision. I could clearly see what mattered most. Distractions that once seemed important faded into the background. Imagine having a to-do list a mile long. Overwhelming, right? But what if you could identify the 3 most important tasks, the ones that would make the biggest impact? That's what setting clear goals allows you to do. It helps you prioritize and eliminate the noise. This newfound focus wasn't about rigidity, it was about making conscious choices. It was about aligning my daily actions with my long-term vision. One of the most powerful aspects of setting clear goals is the momentum it creates. Every time you achieve a small win, it fuels your desire to keep going. It's like a snowball effect. The more you achieve, the more confident you become in your ability to achieve even more. I remember the first time I hit a major milestone on my goal list. It was an incredible feeling. Not only had I accomplished something I set out to do, but it also gave me the confidence to tackle even bigger challenges. It was a turning point. This momentum isn't just about external achievements, it's about internal transformation. It's about developing a growth mindset and believing in your own potential. Time is your most precious resource. Yet, it's so easy to waste it on things that don't truly matter. Setting clear goals helps you prioritize your time and energy. It allows you to say no to distractions and yes to opportunities that align with your aspirations. Think of your time as a garden. Without careful planning and attention, it can become overgrown with weeds. But with clear goals, you become a master gardener, cultivating the seeds of your dreams and nurturing them into fruition. This isn't about becoming a slave to your schedule, it's about making conscious choices. It's about designing a life that reflects your values and priorities. You might be surprised to learn that setting clear goals can also have a positive impact on your relationships. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it not only guides your actions but also influences the people you attract into your life. When you're clear about what you want in life, you naturally attract like-minded individuals. These are people who share your values, ambitions, and interests, creating a network of support and encouragement. You become more selective about who you spend your time with, choosing to surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. This selectivity isn't about being exclusive. It's about being intentional with your time and energy. Moreover, setting goals can improve your existing relationships. When you share your goals with those close to you, it opens up opportunities for deeper connections and mutual support. When you're working towards something meaningful, you bring a positive energy to your interactions. This energy is contagious and can inspire those around you to pursue their own goals. You're more likely to be present, engaged, and supportive of others. This presence fosters trust and understanding, making your relationships more fulfilling and resilient. This isn't about excluding people from your life, it's about creating a positive and supportive environment for growth. It's about being with people who challenge you to be your best self, and who celebrate your successes with you. It's about building relationships that uplift and inspire you. When you invest in these kinds of relationships, you create a community that not only helps you achieve your goals but also enriches your life in countless ways. Life is full of challenges. There will be times when you face setbacks, disappointments, and even failures, but it's during these tough times that having clear goals becomes even more important. They provide a sense of direction, purpose, and resilience. When you have a clear vision of where you want to go, it's easier to navigate through the storms. Your goals act as a compass, guiding you back on track when you've been blown off course. They remind you of your why and give you the strength to keep going. This isn't about being unrealistic or ignoring challenges. It's about having the courage to persevere, even when things get tough. Ready to start setting your own goals? Here are a few actionable steps to get you started. Be specific. Vague goals produce vague results. Define your goals clearly and specifically. Break it down. Large goals can be overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Write it down. Don't just keep your goals in your head. Write them down and keep them visible as a constant reminder. Stay flexible. Life is unpredictable. Be willing to adjust your goals as needed. Hold yourself accountable. Regularly assess your progress and make adjustments as necessary. Remember, setting goals isn't about achieving perfection, it's about making progress. It's about taking consistent action towards the life you want to create. Setting clear goals is one of the most powerful things you can do to change your life. It provides clarity, focus, momentum, and resilience. It helps you prioritize your time, strengthen your relationships, and navigate life's challenges. But most importantly, setting goals is about embracing the journey. It's about living with intention, purpose, and passion. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. So what are you waiting for? Start setting your goals today and watch your life transform. The journey may be long, but with clear goals and an unwavering spirit, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.